the German missionaries, or the Wesley missionaries, or the Baptist, or say some of the United Methodists, they had more strongholds. Presbyterians were very conservative. They were the ones that were non-reformed ones, so they were very snooty and all that sort of thing. And Blythe and Cromwell were the African American ones. In those days they called them Negro, but I use the word African American. I don't use those terms because it's supposed to evolve. We're supposed to be new and improved. So okay, and so he goes into the interior where he meets the other tribes, and he tries to convert them to Presbyterianism, and he finds out that they're all Muslim. And because they're Muslim and the Muslims have had a stronghold, he can't convert them because they're really Muslim. So he decides to study why it is that the Arabs can get all these followers, but the Christians can't. And he finds out that it is because they adapt to the way of life of the different nationals that they meet in Liberia. The Mandingo, the Bassa, the Vai, all of these are different, and they all speak different languages, but they're practicing Islam. So Blyden does two things. He learns the languages of the people of Liberia, and he begins to study Islam and Arabic. In fact, he begins to study Arabic. He begins to teach himself Arabic so that he can then try to convert these Muslims to Christianity using their own language and Arabic. He has an interesting moment. He befriends these people. He learns their history. They treat him like this guest, and he interviews them, and he respects them, this and that. He never converts to Islam at all, at no time. But he translates the Bible into Arabic so that these imams can see that it's the same text, that it's not a different book altogether, that the Bible and the Quran are the same. Which is was a very brilliant sort of strategy on his part. And he did that secretly. He did it in Liberia, he did it in Guinea, and he did it in Sierra Leone. He really became passionate because he was trying to understand why it was that these two important religions into African societies and communities were having such an effect. The Muslim one educated the African, but the Christians were snooty. They were snobbish. They didn't really